Now, if your New Year's resolution is to watch more films, you're going to be quite busy. A smorgasbord of movies are due for release this year, from the retelling of the Saipan showdown between Keane and Mick McCarthy, to Irish Oscar hopes resting on the performances of Jessie, Buckley and Paul Mescal in Hamnet, to a feel-good true story about a Neil Diamond tribute act. Here with a preview of the must-sees and the avoid-at-all-costs flicks is our own Colum McGrath. Colum, that is something I didn't think I would be saying, but yet there we are.
No, and that's the one with Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. That's in cinemas already, actually. And
Song Sung Blue.
Song Sung Blue, yeah. Never Neil Diamond song. And I haven't seen that one. It looks like quite a pleasant jaunt if you're into just sitting in, turning your brain off.
Yeah, I'm not a Neil Diamond fan, but it sounds like such an interesting idea for a movie that it's about the tribute act.
Yeah, because when I saw the trailer first, I went, "Oh, here's another biopic," but no, it's not, and it's interesting. Look, again, I'd say it's one of those ones where you turn your brain off and just enjoy what's in front of you for what it is.
And roar "Sweet Caroline" at the end.
Yeah,
in credits.
I imagine it's not too complex. Unlike Mickey Supreme, which I saw at the weekend, which is quite complex. It's one that you don't turn your brain off. It's one that you turn your brain on for. And that one is Timothée Chalamet. And he is a table tennis star in the making, and it's a movie that's kind of about table tennis, but it's more about his journey to get where he wants to go. And also he's like a madman in it. He's crazy, like he's all over the place. He's incredibly driven. He's not the soundest of fellas. He'll stand on whoever he kind of needs to stand on to get where he wants to go. And there's an incredible scene at the end, and this isn't a spoiler. He's at the World Championships in Tokyo on an exhibition match, and it's the weirdest scene I've seen in a long time in terms of movies. I don't want to say too much about it because it'll give it away.
I think though, like the Neil Diamond, like Song Sung Blue, this is such an interesting idea for a film, a table tennis, and let you in on this, like disparaging those who play this professionally. Producer Evelina referred to it yesterday as ping pong.
It's not ping pong, Evelina. It is table tennis. My kitchen table at home is often converted into table tennis, by the way.
Okay.
We have the little thing you stick onto the table, and
you have a Hamnet that you put across.
Hey, he's here all week. He's actually here all week.
I'm here all week.
So look, if you're looking for a movie where you need your brain turned on, something that's complex, you need to think about, Mickey Supreme is excellent. Really, really good. And I only went to it because my son had been the night before. He was raving about it, and he wanted to go again. So I brought myself and my three young ones off to teenagers, obviously, off to the film, and the four of us sat down and watched it, and we all really enjoyed it.
Brilliant.
In different ways, actually.
In different ways.
Funnily enough, yeah. My younger lads didn't get the complexities of it when I did.
Okay.
But they got other things out of it. So it's
Mickey Supreme is literally supreme.
Yeah.
Is Timothée Chalamet? Is he going to be
He's
an
excellent.
Oscar contention? Will we be hearing his name?
I think you might. The weird one is, in the movie he says, I'm 23. That's the last age I thought he'd be in the movie. Obviously, in real life, he's a young lad, but he looks like he's 37. It's a strange one.
That's old, isn't it?
It's awful old. Yeah, indeed. Said the 46-year-old.
older than 37.
Exactly. So there's some of the big ones that are currently in cinemas. There's a big one going into the cinema this weekend on the 9th, which is Friday. This is Hamnet, which you just referred to. It's Jessie, Buckley and Paul Mescal. They are, I suppose, at the vanguard of Irish Oscar hopes at the minute. The Oscars this year, I think it's 13th of March. It all started with the Critics' Choice Awards last night, where Jessie Buckley picked up an award for Best Actress, and in it she was full of praise for Paul Mescal.
Paul, I bloody love you, man. And I know loads of other women do in this room too. I could drink you like water working with you every single day. You're a giant of the heart.
There'd be a big queue of Irish women who drink Paul Mescal like water.
Did she write that speech? I think that came off the head. I think that was just one of those things she thought of on the spot. But she was gushing about Paul Mescal. And I've seen the two of them being interviewed together before about this movie. It was just over Christmas. And she is raving about him. Now, he's very complimentary to her, but he's not raving about her. I'm not saying I'm not setting the scene for a rift here.
Take the hint, Paul.
But it just seems to me like that she is, and she's brilliantly talented. She's from Clare, of course, brilliantly talented.
She's a talented singer as well. I've seen her. She did an album with the former Sway guitarist Bernard Butler, and I saw them all together now.
Sometimes
Wonderful
people are
voice.
disgustingly talented, aren't they?
Yeah, it's so. And us Irish, we begrudge that.
Yeah, and here's me talking about talented people, not being talented myself at all.
But you're talented at talking about them.
Well, thank you very much indeed. Wow, this is a great start to 2026. So anyway, she won the award for Best Actress at the Critics' Choice Award last night. The movie is Hamnet, directed by Chloe Zhao. In her speech, we don't have the clip of that, but she was very complimentary of Chloe in it as well. It hit cinema screens this weekend, and this is what it sounds like.
He's got more inside of him than any man I've ever met.
Who are you looking for?
William Shakespeare.
I have no talent for waiting.
The women in my family see things.
What do you see?
I see landscape, oceans,
You're having twins, Mescal.
undiscovered countries. What do you wish to do, Hamnet?
I shall be one of Father's players.
Will you be brave?
Yes.
Will you be brave?
Please! When shall we three meet again?
Sometimes I look at
The squeaky
trailers
voice at the end.
and I think, no, I'd hate that. But I look at this trailer, I'd really want to see this. So it's in cinemas from this Friday.
Okay,
Hamnet.
keep an eye out for that one.
Absolutely. Now, a Netflix release, which is coming the week after, January 16th. It's called The Rip. And the reason I want to know what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
I just think I think of the unintended meanings.
This
that
is
could
my
have.
kind of movie now, right? The Rip.
Go on.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon back together. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Affleck and Damon.
Affleck and Damon together.
There we go.
So this is a Netflix action thriller. It's about Miami cops, millions of dollars that they find, and what are they going to do with it? Let's find out in the trailer.
Okay, very good. Here's the trailer for The Rip.
From the outside looking in, it seems simple. Seize the cash, count it, and turn it in.
Miami PD.
On the inside, it's different.
We had a Crime Stopper tip come in on this address.
There's $1.4 million in this bucket. I bought 14 more of those things. That's a $20 million rip. You gotta be smart right now. You gotta move this money, man.
Stay off the radios, no call outs.
What would you do with this? Just this. Everything.
Gunshots, lots of loud noises. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. What more do you need?
I will be stuck.
And it's called The Rip.
I will be stuck to my recliner at home. The fire on, the dog at my feet, Affleck and Damon on the television. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Real insight into life
Well,
in the McGrath
your
household
face
there.
cringed there as if like it's a disgusting thing. It's a fantastic thing.
No, just the way you said you'd be stuck to the recliner.
What
You
else
sound like
would I
you're
be
sitting
doing?
there for 5 years
Sorry,
and hadn't moved.
I'll be laying across the chaise longue in my sitting room. in
your smoking jacket.
In my Exactly. That's how I watch all the movies in my house. Anyway, so The Rip is out on Netflix from Friday the 16th. So honourable mention to a few movies. Again, we don't have the release dates for loads of movies this year, only that they're out this year. But the specific dates we have... 28 Years Later, which of course stars Cillian Murphy, Ralph Fiennes, Jack O'Connell, Alfie Williams. That's out on the 16th of January as well. That's a cinema release as opposed to a Netflix one like The Rip. Is this thing on? Interesting one, this. It's directed and stars Bradley Cooper. It's about a comedian, a stand-up comedian and his kind of ongoing relationship with his missus, really. Marriage breakups and stand-up really is the whole thing behind this one. It stars Kieran Hines as well, so a lot of Irish interest in cinemas this year. Crime 101 is I actually saw the trailer for this at Mickey Supreme at the weekend. This looks great. This is Barry Keoghan reuniting with Bart Layton, starring opposite Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry in a film that looks like it has plenty for Heat devotees, which is an interesting one. I did like the trailer for this one. That's another one that's on my
If
list.
it's anywhere near the quality of Heat, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, absolutely. Crime 101. And this, by the way, has a release date of the 13th of February, so, you know, romance. Not a romantic movie, but you know, you can bring herself or himself to the cinema. Buy him the large combo, lads. You know, don't chicken out on the little snack box. Buy on the big popcorn and the big drink.
Where are you on nachos and cheese at the cinema?
Depends. Are
Could
they in a
get
plastic,
messy in the dark,
Are they in a
but-
plastic bag? If they are, no, they're too noisy.
Probably just in a tray, I'd say.
Yeah, I sneak my own grub in, which you don't have to do because they don't mind you bringing your own food in. That doesn't matter. If you want to get hot and heavy on Valentine's weekend, instead of going to Crime 101,
Where's
you
he going next?
Wuthering Heights. Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi, hot and
Don't
bothered.
need to tell me anymore. You said Margot Robbie. I'm on board. I'm on board.
All hot and bothered as Catherine and Heathcliff in the new version of. How many versions of Wuthering Heights has there
She was
been?
really interested in something. My wife was listening.
Well, I'm going to get
true,
to.
but she understands.
That's fine. Listen, you're allowed to say, you know, Margot Robbie's an attractive lady. That's fine. Yeah. Then for the young ones, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is out on the 3rd of April. The last one of these movies got over $1 billion in the box office.
The last Mario movie got slated. Maybe it's just because I grew up with him, but
Doesn't
I
matter.
actually enjoyed it.
People are buying the tickets. They don't care if it's slated or not. The people who make the movies.
One for me, I'm looking forward to the Mandalorian film is coming out in May, 22nd of May, and Grogu, of course.
And can I mention just one more?
Mini Yoda.
The Michael Jackson biopic. He's played by his nephew, who's the son of Jermaine, and it's going to be out on the 24th of April, and it covers Michael Jackson's life from the 60s up to the 80s.
That's bound to be a thriller, isn't it? Or that was bad. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen, it's time for me to beat it. Thank you. Smooth
Just
criminal.
before I let you go, one that's already out at the moment, as well as Song Sung Blue, is Saipan.
Oh yeah,
I'm looking forward to
Steve
seeing
Coogan
that. Yeah, and Aina Hardwick
yeah.
as Roy Keane. I've heard differing things about it. I've heard Aina Hardwick's performance is fantastic, but that, like, the slant on the whole kind of Keane being anti-English is a true reflection.
Has anyone asked Roy Keane's opinion on this?
I'm hoping that he'll be asked on
I bet you he
stick
won't.
to football.
I bet you he won't. I bet you
overlap.
he's refused to allow them to ask him.
Probably.
I bet you.
I think we kind of know what his view on it would be, don't we?
I think so too. And listen, very quick mention, I'll be on the show next week with you as well, a couple of times during the week, live, bringing you all the details of the finish up of the Ray of Sunshine Foundation project in Kenya. That building project I went along with in September is back to finish out next week, so I'm going along, heading off on Saturday.
Okay, brilliant stuff. Colum, thank you very much, telling us all we need to know about the must-see films of 2026.